But in all fairness, one of the funniest guys I've ever met. Please bring up here to the stage, Travis Hay with you. Travis Hay.
That was Mark Lucas, everybody. To borrow a phrase, my granddad used to say this: what Mark lacks in talent, he makes up for in ball weight. He's got huge, heavy balls. Are you kidding me? When you got heavy balls, you flop them out all the time. Mark Lucas, I don't know if anybody here's ever talked to Mark Lucas, it's just like listening to his act, which sucks because there's no one there to give him the light and tell him to get the fuck off the stage. And there's the name of that tune. He likes to ramble a bit. Mark eats more food at the gas station than anyone I've ever met. And that's 100% accurate. I think he likes to pretend that he's a young George Carlin out on the road making it. But he's really just driving his Jeep between gigs at Bernie's and Scarlet and Gray. He's not on the road. That's a street, motherfucker. Neil Avenue is not the road. Oh, and that lovely cackle back in the back is Miss Laura Sanders. Laura Sanders smiles so much she makes my asshole hurt. I don't even know what that means. You make my butt pucker, Laura. You're so goddamn happy. Laura's the type of person that's so happy you just want to call her a cunt just on principle. Just to see how she reacts. She would probably laugh and smile and say, "No thank you," or something really delightful. Laura Sanders is like Kenneth from 30 Rock, except he's funny. Laura Sanders went to an all-girls private school in Toledo, which obviously is how she ended up with Dave Lewis. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Laura, you're supposed to date the guy who's dangerous and rugged and handsome. Dave's just dirty and poor. He's not going to make your dad mad. It's just going to make him sad. Really, really sad. Oh, let's not forget Miles Curtis, the commissioner. I will buy 2 burger beers for anybody who has a photo of Miles ever fucking standing still. I looked at Miles last night and I was like, he looks like somebody who's constantly being tasered in their fucking taint. You say, "How you doing, Miles?" He's like, "Ha! It's pretty good. Who's a gay skinhead now, you guys?" Oh, that little skinny gentleman cheering over there is everybody's favorite guy here, Zachariah Baird. Yeah, keep it going for him. Zachariah has filled a niche in Columbus comedy that we've been looking for a while, which is the gay stoner. We always wanted one of those. His big closer goes over really well. It's hey, after you sucked a dick, you always want to smoke a bowl. Am I right? Crickets. Bunch of crickets. But I did suck his dick, and it is true. It took the edge off, I tell you. To be fair, though, Zachariah was actually straight for 20 years until he bought that vest. Only one way to go after that, my friend. Super tiny vest, you can't be straight when you wear that. There's some other people up here, too, but let's move it on to the man at hand here, David S. Lewis. Just fucking look at him, seriously. Let's just take like 30 seconds right at the beginning and just look at him. When I first met David S. Lewis, I literally said out loud, "Look at this fucking guy." That was my exact reaction. He was drinking out of a 12-pack of warm Bud Light in the office of 614 Magazine before we had a magazine and before 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Me and Dave have spent a lot of time together. Unfortunately, enough time so that I know I've been in his presence twice while he shit his pants. Now, the interesting note to that story is that Dave Lewis also doesn't wear any underpants. So when you say Dave Lewis shit his pants, he literally shit his pants. You did, Dave. You did. That's why he likes it cold, because when he shits, it just turns into little cold rabbit pellets and just shake out the bottom of his suit. It's good to go. Has anybody here ever heard Dave Lewis play music? Yeah. Skunky Precious. It's so accurate. Because he's filthy fucking dirty. But he's got that little precious grin. Just like little Davey there. Look at that. He looks like a 3-year-old that just shit somewhere he wasn't supposed to. He looks like that every time he's happy. I'm gonna wrap this with David S. Lewis. When he plays music, he really wants to get the crowd involved. He's just like all the Peach Districters. He just wants everybody to feel communal and have a good time, which would be great if anybody knew what the fuck he was singing. He's mastered his singing style where his bottom lip is almost covering his entire nose. I once watched him try to lead a sing-along of Amazing Grace and ended up with at least 3 people singing Beyonce. And 2 people were just crying. Dave also, he's a country boy at heart. He eats a lot of gravy. Probably explains how he shits his pants all the time. We really do shit, guys. Look, hey, just fucking look at this guy. Seriously. Dave eats a lot, like I said, Dave eats a lot of gravy, which has given him kind of a men's version of the badonkadonk. Dude's got a big ass. He definitely has a big ass. Dave Lewis's ass is so big, 2 days ago, Jay Cokes tried to fuck him. Black guys like big butts. Yeah, what's up? You heard me, Jay. Don't beat me up. All right, I think I'm at the end of my time. In all honesty, if you guys don't know David S. Lewis, buy him a beer, smoke a cigarette with him. One of the most interesting guys in Columbus. I consider him one of my best friends, David S. Lewis.
Give it up for Travis there, folks. Did a pretty good job. You had a point about Dave's mumbling. Dave is the only person I've ever gone through an entire conversation with without him using a vowel. And then I've still understood it.